All right, finding the equation of a line. So the slope of a line is 2, and the y-intercept is 1. That means we have an ordered pair. If the y-intercept is 1, 0, x is 0, and y is 1. The ordered pair is 0, 1. So you also need to remember the form that's over there in the answer, y minus y is equal to m times x minus x. I have my slope, which is my m, and I have an ordered pair, which is my y and my x. So really in this problem, all I needed to know is that the y-intercept being 1 is equal to 0, 1. So my slope is 2. That goes here. And then my y is 1 and my x is 0. That is all I had to do for that problem. Here, a line goes through the following points, and the equation of this line is y equals mx plus b. What is the equation of the line? Well, remember, this needs to be m, and this needs to be b. And remember, b is equal to, when x is 0, the value of y. So using any 2 points, I'm going to find the slope. So 9 minus 6, and then a negative 1 minus 1. That is equal to 3 over a negative 2. So that's equal to a negative 2/3. My slope is a negative 2/3. So I have y equals a negative 2/3 x plus b. We have to go back to a previous lesson on con where we've done this before, this exact same problem, okay? Only now it's mixed in with other problems. So I know my x is 0. So y is equal to, hang on here, I don't know my x is 0. Let me start this over. All right, so I get my slope of a negative 3/2. So I have y is equal to a negative 3/2 x plus b. I need to figure out what b is. To figure out what b is, yeah, I could put x into 0 like I just said, but no. I have to use one of these points over here. Now, I don't want to use a point that has a fraction. So if we pick this point here, we're going to pick the ordered pair 1, 6. Again, we've done this before. So y is 6. That equals a negative 3/2 times x, which is 1, plus b. So 6 equals a negative 3/2 plus b. I add 3/2 to both sides, so I'm going to get 3/2 is 1.5. So when I add that, I'm going to get this to equal 7 1/2. If you do it on a calculator, 6 plus 3/2, you should get 7.5, and that is B. All right, sorry for the error. Let's move on. Now, on this problem, there's 2 ways you can do this. If you know how to find the slope from the line, and there's my intercept, okay, I'm done. If you don't know that, you have to find the slope from the 2 points using y minus y over x minus x, and then substitute one of those in, which would be this one would be the easiest because x is 0, so that means y is 5. My slope in this problem is 1. How do I know it's 1? Because I go up 1 to the right 1, 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 up 1 to the right 1. It's 1 over 1, which is 1. Okay, so my slope is 1, and my intercept from the graph or from the ordered pair is a negative 5. Let's take a look at another problem. Here it gives us the ordered pair 3, 3, and it gives us the ordered pair 1, 4. Again, they're just mixing these problems that we've already done together. Okay? So I need to figure out my slope. To figure out my slope, m is going to equal y minus y, 3 minus 4, and x minus x, 3 minus 1. So that is equal to 1 over 2. My slope is 1/2. My slope is 1/2. Then I can use either my red point or my blue point. And if you remember back in the older lessons, I always used my red point. My y is 3 and my x is 3. This is y is 3 and x is 3. Given 2 points, 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. If the top number is 0, that means my slope is 0. So my slope is 0. Okay, I want to know what my y-intercept is. So if I use my red point of, I'm going to have y equals, or not y equals, I want to use y minus y is equal to my slope, and then x minus x. Okay, I know my slope is 0. So y, using my red point, y minus 5 is equal to my slope, 0, times x minus x, which in my red point, x is a negative 5. Okay, this, remember, makes a positive. So here, it's going to be y minus 5. My slope is 0, and this is going to be x minus a negative 5. Two points. First thing I need to do is figure out the slope. So y minus y, negative 2 minus 2 over x minus x, 5 minus a negative 5, 5 minus a negative 5. A negative 2 minus 2 is a negative 4, and 5 minus a negative 5, that's 5 plus 5 is 10. 2 goes into both, negative 2/5. That's my slope. So again, remember, I'm going to go y minus, using my red point, negative 2, equals my slope is a negative 2/5 times x minus, and then my x value, my y point, 5. Trying to give you a little bit of a graphical here. So this is y minus a negative 2. My slope is a negative 2/5, and my x is 5. Okay, y minus y. So I'm going to have 5 minus a negative 3, and a negative 5 minus 3. That's equal to 8 over negative 8, which is a negative 1. That's my slope. So y minus y is equal to my slope, negative 1, times x minus x. I'm going to use my red point. My y is 5, and my x is a negative 5. So my slope is a negative 1. My y here is 5, and my x is a negative 5. My slope, right there, it is down 1 to the right 2. Remember, it's rise over run. Okay? But my rise is down, so that's negative. And I went down 1, so that's a negative 1. Over my run, I went 2. So my slope is a negative 1/2. My intercept is at 9. So my slope is a negative 1/2, and my intercept, when x is 0, y is 9. So my intercept B is 9. All right. Good luck. And again, the assignment is finding the equation of a line.